My new camera is coming today, the Sony A7 C2. And in this video, we are going to unbox it. We are going to go over why I purchased this camera, and we're also going to go over some accessories that I found completely necessary when buying this camera. So, it should be here by now. Let's go get it. So that is everything you get in the box with the Sony A7 C2. But I also did get some accessories that I felt would upgrade this camera to the next level. And now I want to go over those. So first things first is this Sony DJI Mic 2 adapter. And all it is this little piece right here that folds up or down. It just goes right on the hot shoe so that you don't have to use any wires with the DJI Mic 2 receiver. And it snaps right on there. It gives you just a little note there that it's connected. And if I have the DJI Mic 2 connected to the receiver here, it would show my levels right here on the bottom, and it would also show them on the camera itself, which is just a huge feature that you don't have to use any cords. Cords are the worst. So, they come unplugged a little bit and then your audio's scratched. That happened to me so many times with my other cameras, having to plug the microphone in there and then something hits it and it just doesn't get, it just kind of pops out a little bit and it seems like you're good, but all of your audio's gone, so therefore all of your video is worthless. So just having the ability to plug that in there and not have to worry about it. And then when you're done with it, you can pop that off, put it away just to keep it safe. And then I just leave this, I think I'm just gonna leave this piece on here just like that. It'll fit my bag perfectly. But if you have the DJI Mic 2 and a Sony camera, this attachment, which I think is like 30 or 40 bucks, is a game changer and will level up your audio so much. And next, I'm sure you've already kind of noticed, is this Falcam, Ulanzi Falcam cage. This is just an L-mount cage. I wanted to keep the camera as low profile as possible. I didn't want to add a huge cinema rig, mainly because I am using it for photography as well. And when I'm out and about, I want to keep this thing as light as possible. But this Falcam cage for the A7 C2 is perfect. It gives you a little bit more of a cutout for a grip here, which is huge for me. One of the problems I do have with the A7 C2 is that it is small. I mean, it's a huge pro of the camera, but it can also be a little bit of a con too as well, because without this extra length here, I only have like 2 fingers and my thumb on the camera while I'm hitting the shutter button, which doesn't feel awesome. You just feel nervous with just that little bit of real estate on there. So just having that extra pinky there, it just makes you feel like you have such a better grip on the camera. So huge bonus there. On the side here, there's a little bit more protection, and then mountability with quarter 20s on the left-hand side here, and then a cold shoe mount up top. I like that because I use attachments such as this little mushroom thing. I think I saw like Casey Neistat use this filming something once, and I was like, dude, that thing looks awesome, and it looks super like comfortable in hand. This is all wood here, like black painted wood, and then, you know, the same color scheme because it's Falcam, and then it just clips right on the side there. So you just like have some extra grip if you're doing steady hand shots, or you can even use this for like photography. But it feels nice to have another point of contact on the camera, especially if you're shooting video and you're trying to do some pan shots, or, you know, push-ins or pull-outs, or what have you. And the nice thing is it's just got a quick attachment, detach button right here, and you just push that, it slides right off, throw that in your bag, and you're back to this slim profile camera. On the bottom, it has the Arca Swiss compatibility mount. It does come with 2 1/4-20s as well on the bottom. And if you're not familiar with Arca Swiss, that's, you know, what a lot of tripods use now. Most tripods use now, I would say. And all you have to do is just slide the camera onto your Arca Swiss and just tighten it right onto your mount there. And you can mount the camera just like this on your tripod, and you have all of your tilt, pan, all that stuff, you know, on your tripod. Makes it super easy, super convenient to get it just on or off. Moving on to the last accessory is this. This Peak Design cuff is this one's called. The thing I like about this one is that it is magnetic here. So when you're not using it, you can kind of just turn it into this bracelet. So if you're out shooting around all day, you don't have to keep taking this thing on or off. You just wear it as a bracelet. And then when you're ready to use it, just comes undone like that. And it clips right onto the little tab here that I have mounted on the bottom of the cage. The reason I like this cage also is because of this little tab setup on the side they put right here. It's not in your way at all. It's never like intrusive on your hand. You don't even really notice it when you're not using you know, the wristlet here. But when you are, you just kind of push it in there, pull it. It makes a nice secure locking noise, and you are good to go. You can drop this thing. Oh, that was scary. And yeah, you're not gonna break your camera. And then it pops off super easy. You throw your camera in your bag, throw this thing back on your wrist. It's a magnet again, so now you have a nice little bracelet. And what I like too is that this thing just kind of folds away in here, and it's not in the way as if it were on this like little tab here. I took those little tabs off of there, but if it were here, it would just constantly be like on my hand and kind of in the way, super annoying to me. So I like having it on the bottom here. But those are the main accessories that I felt I needed for this camera. But I also want to let you guys know why I got this camera in the first place. Really quickly, I wanted to get in what kind of videos I'm going to make on this channel with this new Sony A7 C2. Well, firstly, I want to make videos on how I set mine up and what I think the best settings are to customize this thing to get the most out of it. I also want to start making more photography style videos, just going out and shooting with this camera and trying to get some awesome shots of the city and different areas around here. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments below, or if it's something you're not interested in, also let me know so that I know. And I'm going to continue just shooting gear videos for cameras and stuff like that, and continue that and just make them more story based and just get hopefully some really awesome shots with this thing, and just really upgrade the channel's video quality. Throughout this channel, I've used the Canon M50, I've used this GoPro, I've used a Sony ZV-1F, and I've used now an Action 4, DJI Action 4. And so this is by far the best camera I've used on this channel, and I'm really excited to make more content with it. The reasoning I decided to go with the A7 C2 is it's a hybrid camera. It shoots great video, 4K 24 to 4K 60 cropped. It shoots 1080 120. It's 33 megapixels, so it can really do video as well as shoot, you know, high quality photos. And I'm really starting to get more into photography. I've always loved it. I've always done it in a very hobbyist style. And I'd like to get better at it and just grow a little bit more in that area. And I'd love to create videos more on it because I love this gear. I love to get out into the world and, you know, just be there and get some awesome shots of events and just the world. So that's why I got this camera specifically. And I just think it's more of an upgrade than the A7 IV would have been. Plus it was, you know, a couple $100 cheaper, and it just felt like it had more stuff. But we'll see kind of how this goes. This might turn into a B cam once the A7 V comes out, or we might sell it for the A7 V, just depending on, you know, what kind of features that has. I really I was hoping the A7 V would come out, but I needed a camera for a very special event that is coming soon. So look out for that video. And if you want to see more photography style videos that I'm going to be shooting in the future, check out this one up here. It will be posted once it is complete. And let me know what you guys think of that video. I will see you guys on the next one.